Oh, we're going to have some church. We're gonna have some church, but can I build a foundation here? Because you know how we are. We used to, if the organ ain't playing, you ain't saying that. And I'm not sure that that's very comfortable for us because we're so busy trying to get inspiration that we have no information. And it's information that gets you revelation. Revelation takes you to illumination. Illumination takes you to transformation. Transformation takes you to manifestation. And once you get a manifested blessing, now you can throw you a celebration. But if you don't have stuff in order, you shouting for nothing. Malachi chapter number 3. Most famous chapter, you see that? And verse number 8, we're just going to start right there. Can I do that? He says something very simple and complex at the same time. He asked a question. You there? Look what he says. Will a man rob God? Very complex question. Because if you understood what he said, you would understand very clearly what he said. He never said, will a man steal from God? Because, see, if you steal from me, I don't know you stole it. But if you rob me, you just jack me up. So he says, what you do is you jack me up, take my money, then go to my house and praise me. Then expect me to help you after you rob me. I mean, how many folk will you help who just robbed you? Whew. This is going to get tough. See, the truth is, if you had a child who you gave $100 and you said, all I need you to do is give me $10 back out the 100. I give you 100, you give me 10 back. And late night, the child gets up, tip back in your room, and steal the 10 back. See, some of y'all be in jail by now. The question arises tonight, why do we struggle with tithing? We struggle with tithing because tithing is an outward expression of an inward commitment. It's an outward expression of an inward commitment. I made up my mind that if God give me $1, I'm going to give him a dime. The problem with us is when the numbers add up to us, we start figuring out what we could do with the money that added up. But it still significantly boils back down to a dime. See, we don't mind giving God a dime off $1. It's just when we start getting $1,000, we got to give him 100. It's the same dime. It's that you now looking at now that I got to give you 100, and now the 900 is cursed. Now you need 3 jobs. Because in Malachi, when he says, would a man rob God, then he turns around and says, you are cursed with a curse. Comes from the Hebrew word quabba, means to place one hand over the top of the glass, which simply means that it ain't that God haven't blessed you, it's that you blocking the blessing with your hand over the glass. So he says you are cursed with a curse. In other words, you are double cursed. So you can stand in everybody's line and you can get all the oil you want poured on you. You can get your purse dipped in the oil. Can't nobody rebuke a curse that you inflicted on yourself. That's why for some people, if you prophesying the question I'll be asking folks, do you tithe? Because if you don't tithe, I'm just telling you, holding up a lot of stuff. Because if you're not a tither, I'm not finna try to release. See, that's how come we get so confused. People releasing stuff on us. Because, see, people, I can come to this church to see what's on you. But Bishop Brown pastor you so he know what's in you. So I call what's on you and you jump up and run around. But it's rebuked by what's in you. Second reason we don't like giving, lack of trust. We have trust in giving. When we trust Walmart, we trust everybody else. We just don't trust God. And not only do we not trust God, we don't trust God's man. Because if he start talking about money, the first thing the devil asks us, what he going to get out the deal? Some of us can't give to the man of God because we feel like he's getting over on us. It's manipulation, satanic manipulation that's been put in our lives by the enemy to always cause us not to trust the thing that's got to speak in our lives. The Bible says, know them that labor among you, and we trust people we do not know, and we shook up by people we do not know, only to come serve under somebody that you should know. Third reason we struggle, we feel like it's an unfair exchange. You asking me to get what I'm going to get back. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. See, the problem with us is we're so tied to exchange that if we don't see immediate response, we assume we throw it away. But you can't beat God given. I don't care what you do, God gonna figure out a way. Have anybody in here ever had seed come up in the inappropriate time? Where you thought stuff, and we don't recognize the favor come up. It might not be money. It might be something else that God puts on your life because of the money that you put in the ground.